Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back. We're going to begin a new chapter in Mary's message to the world, and this is, of course, written by Annie Kirkwood. Chapter 4 is simply titled, The Subject is Love. And I did take a look at this particular chapter before we got started here today, and I do believe this will be another 2 or 3 part video or I would say chapter that we're going to be breaking up into 2 to 3 parts. So I'm going to open up with something from the author. While sending her messages to Annie, Mary commented that the English-speaking people don't really understand the subject and importance of love and how it affects everything we do. This may sound strange, but for starters, English only has one basic word for love, while the ancient Greeks had 2 main words for love and other words that conveyed the concept of love. The 2 Greek words are eros and agape, or agape, A-G-A-P-E, and eros. Here is Mary's explanation of love. Love is a subject which your language has condensed into one word. There are many aspects of love. Some of the words are esteem, like enjoyable, friendly, caring, and yet these terms do not describe the different types of love. So the first topic is general love. General love encompasses friendship, esteem, and likability. It's the type of love you have friendliness and esteem for all life, plants, and nature, including people. It is a respect for all life, awe for the living, awe for the living, like you're in awe of something, for the living, breathing life force which animates and brings all things to life. It is a respect for humans as your fellow beings on this planet, as living, breathing, animated life forms. This form of love is necessary in order to have a good image of yourself and others. General love is an appreciation of all life and your entire world. In a marriage or any relationship, general respect and appreciation is necessary for a bonding to take place. A relationship which does not have general love, or the person who lacks this love, is one who will not be able to commit to or respect others. It is general love which gives warmth to friendship and the air of acceptance to the world. General love is also the camaraderie which exists in friendships and for those who for a time become close, as in a school setting or when 2 or more lives become closely enmeshed. General love is the love you have for a beautiful park or your own home, the warm feeling which comes over you as you see beauty or a familiar place. What happens in your heart when, after being away from home for a while, you see your street or your city up ahead? There is a feeling of warmth, a sensing of those cuddly feelings of childhood. This general type of love is an essential ingredient in your world. It is through this type of appreciation that plants grow and bloom. Animals become pets, and the home becomes the haven it was intended to be. The use of this general love is what allows couples to maintain relationships through the rough times in a marriage. It is the bonding or glue which keeps you in touch with family over long distances or long periods of time. Appreciation. Today, many people have forgotten to appreciate the little things. The common is beautiful and can be useful if appreciated. To bring love and appreciation into your life, there must be a place in your heart where it will be welcomed. General love says that you are a good and wonderful world. It says, I am a wonderful creation. I love me, my talents, my world. It is appreciation. Appreciate your body, no matter what defects you see in it. Appreciate your home. Perhaps the door needs repairing or the window seat is old. Show your home appreciation by loving it. How do you love it? Even inanimate objects such as your house or chair need appreciation. Inanimate objects function better when surrounded by appreciation. This is quite interesting because Jesus talks about this in the Christ letters. He says, the building you're in, the things that are inside it, everything carries a consciousness. And so if you're constantly cursing things when they're not working right, or when something is breaking down, and it seems to happen in succession. So you get one thing that breaks down, you get another thing that breaks down. If you check your attitude and see, how am I treating these inanimate objects? Am I handling each one with grace? Am I doing the best I can? Am I making the best of it? Or am I cursing these things and saying how stupid they are, or what pieces of crap they are, or how cheap it is? Just whatever the case. So I find that quite interesting that she touches on that in here. Give thought to objects such as your car, and show your appreciation with the care you give it. Talk to all things in your mind. Talk to your body with appreciation, and it will cooperate and function properly. It is by love that the body is healed, and through love, the spirit is healed. The body is a wondrous machine. It gives you the ability to speak, hear, see, smell, touch, and sense the world about you. Look to the wonder and greatness of your mind, which can take an idea and produce an item of use to you and to your world. Look at the motion which your body gives you, the ability to move from one place to another. See with those eyes the beauty of the world and your family. Feel with your heart the warmth and love which is stirred in it toward all living things. This is how to appreciate your body. Do not negate or belittle it. Give your body love and appreciate the life which is in it now, today. Appreciate your family. Envision the healing of rifts which have been caused by harsh words or unconcern for others. An appreciation for each family member's talents is also needed in order to bring out in each person the whole of their God-given talent. General love cools hot heads and brings peace to your world and family. General love stirs you to help your fellow man. It is by helping people that you are helped. It is by giving appreciation that you are appreciated. Include all people in your prayers for this world. Every person is to be appreciated. Every person in this world is unique and individual. This is a gift to each person from God. You would not want to be a clone, just like everyone else. Think on this. Seriously give it your consideration. What a dull world it would be if all people were just alike and all thought the same. What a dreary world it would be if everything was alike. A forest would have trees all the same size and type, eliminating ferns and small flowers which grow on the floor of the forest. How would there be any interest or any diversity? Would you not become bored with hearing your words and ideas repeated interminably? What if this world were filled with only sparrows? You would never see a red bird or a parrot in all their colors. Appreciate the changing seasons, for with each change come new colors, new views, and new scenes. That's very true. I find a lot of times people are in a hurry to get through one season. Summer, they're already decorating for fall in August. And once fall comes, we're rushing straight through Thanksgiving to get to Christmas. It's really a shame that we can't just enjoy where we're at. And consumerism doesn't make it any better, because in the month of September, we already have decorations for Christmas up in the stores. The fall stuff and the Halloween stuff goes up for a bit, and then before you know it, you've got Christmas next to Halloween stuff. And it's not only anxiety-inducing for some people, but it really forces you to sort of think ahead in that way. And you really want to stay. It really makes it difficult to stay right here and right now. We don't need any more of that. We already have plenty of that goes on in our own minds. Could you appreciate the cold without the heat? Could you appreciate the rain without the dry spells? How would you appreciate the sun without darkness? Every season and every aspect of your life is filled with wonder and beauty, just as the night sky is filled with stars and planets to gaze upon. The love between friends and co-workers is a general love of appreciation, a respect for personalities. It would be dull to have your clone to be with you all the time. The diversity and the differences in nature and in people are what makes life interesting. Love heals situations among coworkers and among family members. General love, as interest and appreciation, will heal not only bodies, but relationships. An appreciation for your neighbor, whether it be next door, the next country, or the next planet, is what is needed in order to survive. Find the points of interest in your enemies, the common ground. All men are points of interest in the creation of God. This is the commonest ground there is. This is the basic element in all nature. If we were to break creation apart, we would find the Spirit of God is one. We would find the Spirit of God as the most basic ingredient. We are one because God is one. We are all created by the one Creator. If this is the only way you can appreciate another, so be it. Begin today to appreciate all you find in this world. It is this interest in your world and in others which makes you God-like. The love which is felt among close friends and family members is not romantic, but one of general love and warm feelings. It includes general love, but it also takes this feeling deeper into your heart. It is what you feel for a brother, a sister, or cousin. It is what is felt for your favorite toy as a child. It is also the love which is felt between a pet and a master. This type of love is one which can grow into very strong feelings of affection and compassion. It is what keeps friendships intact for years, the glue which holds families together. Romantic love. Romantic love. There has been much written in your language about this type of love. It is the love which makes money and sells items. It has been mistaken for sexual feelings. The romance which young people are so engrossed in is but a glimpse of divine love. Romantic love is a conditional love. It says, if you will treat me like I want to be treated, then I will love you. The need to control all aspects of a loved one is not love, but possessiveness. Love is open, not closed. True love is given freely without any thought of return. Romantic love is very selfish and is only looking for an elusive feeling. Keeping romance in a marriage is good. Know that romance is an illusionary feeling. It is a moment in time. It takes place in a setting or in a place, or in the words of a song. It is the wonder of love which is needed in a marriage. So it sounds like general love needs to be included alongside romantic love, which I absolutely agree with. Mature love is the love a parent has for a child. It is the love an owner has for a business. Sorry, one of my kids was calling me. Speaking of which. Okay, it is the love you have for your possessions, like your home. Mature love is responsible. Mature love gives without thought of return. Mature love sees the defects in the other and loves it in spite of or because of these defects. This is the type of love which is given in situations in which there will be a delay in receiving or seeing any benefits of this love. Unconditional love. Then we come to the greatest of all loves, unconditional love. It is the love one should have toward his children, for his partner in life. It is the love God has for his creation. Unconditional love is divine love. This is the love which can heal old wounds and hurts. It is the love which is only possible with no hint of selfishness. It is the love you give without any thought of reward or benefit. Unconditional love does not require any action to be taken, any rules to be followed. Unconditional love is given without any restrictions. This is the way God loves us. The changes which are effected by unconditional love are always for the better. The person wants to change for the better, not so he or she will be loved more, but because he feels better about himself and others. Divine love heals not only broken bones, but broken homes, broken spirits, and broken personalities. The art of loving unconditionally is one which needs to be learned. As infants, we come into this world incapable of caring for ourselves. We depend on our parents to provide us all the sustenance which is needed to survive. As we grow older, if we are fortunate to have good, caring parents, we will be taught to love in many ways, to care for ourselves, our possessions, and our loved ones. But at this time, if we are not taught, we can become manipulative and have many wrong concepts of love. Love is not manipulative or engineering in any way. Love will bear any truth. Love tolerates. Love helps. Love will be waiting always to demonstrate its goodwill. As seeds need light, water, and the proper soil to grow, so children need love. The child needs food, water, and the proper environment to grow healthy. The proper environment is not one of luxury, but one of love and acceptance. The child needs to be corrected in love and not constantly criticized. As the child grows, he needs to be given direction, instruction in the use of his body and his mind. The child learns by example, by watching others as they relate to one another. Love is kindness, devotion, compassion, respect, friendliness, warmth, caring, appreciation, eagerness to help, smiles, hugs, softness, acceptance, reliability, tolerance, patience, trust, and other qualities such as these. Love is alive. It grows as it is given to others. Spread love through your body, your personality, into your possessions, family, environment, city, government, nation, and to your planet. Love will maintain you in ways which are truly divine. True love will not inhibit or possess you. Come to know and recognize love. Come to view true love as an asset and not a negative. Loving yourself, so important. And I feel like if you don't love yourself, is it possible really and truly to love anybody else in the way that you really need to? Allow love into your person. It is sad that in this day and time, some people cannot love themselves. They think this is wrong. Many people believe the Bible says that to love themselves is a sin. This is the furthest thing from the truth. You are a creation of God. Love God's creation. If you think of yourself as a child of God and full of His attributes, you will respect yourself. As you view yourself in this manner, you will see how wonderful you really are. The idea of finding fault with yourself is wrong. This is not the way to correct wrongs in yourself or anyone else. Appreciate the life of God as it flows through you. In this manner, you will come to think more of yourself. A good, healthy self-image is what is needed in order to consider yourself worthy, and you are worthy. When you can truly see yourself with kindness, compassion, patience, and tolerance, then you will love yourself unconditionally. First, learn to love yourself unconditionally, no matter what. Love the life and spirit which is in you. Love those things which make you unique. When you are able to love and accept yourself in kindness and patience, it will be easier to love others unconditionally. Help others, but not by constantly reminding them of their shortcomings. It does not help to see only the differences in others and not their uniqueness. It is not bad to be different. It is an error to view these differences as bad. Find in yourself a common ground with all people. See the life which flows through them as the same life which flows through you. Tolerance, then, is easier. Recognize that God's love is the same for all His creations, and you will see ways common to all people. It is God who is the glue which holds this and all worlds together. It is God's love which flows through the whole universe. God's love sets nature in order and allows the laws of physics to continue throughout the ages. Maintain an attitude of awe for your mind, body, and spirit. Note the wonder in which you and everybody were made. Revere the world, and in it find the wonder of God. Become compassionate for those who are less educated, less fortunate. Then you will view the world of God as He does. Open your eyes to the wonders in this universe and see the love which made all possible. Open your eyes to the wonder of the natural world and see how magnificent creation really is. Appreciate the love which unites each member of your family. It is love which holds the world together. It is love which will take us into the next age and the next world. I would have all people first learn to appreciate themselves, their bodies, minds, feelings, ideas, and thoughts. It is an appreciation of self which is needed today. Many young people compare themselves to others. Why compare when what you are is individual and unique? You are an original and a masterpiece. There is no one else like you. Appreciate this uniqueness and individuality. When you have learned to appreciate yourself, then look to the uniqueness of your fellow man. See the difference as good, every person as an original. When you are able to appreciate your own individuality, you will be better prepared to accept the individuality of others. What has this to do with love? Love is the glue that holds this world together. It is the glue which holds families together. Love for your nation is essential to hold a nation together. Love is not only a feeling, but a nourishment to your mind and body. Love brings many dividends as you give it away. Love the Creator of this beautiful world. Desire to know Him in your heart and mind. This is a magnificent being. Respect the Creator. This is how to appreciate all things and all people. It is through God that all people and all beings are united into one whole. When viewing your world and your family with love, ask, what is best for the whole? Whether you consider yourself as an individual or as a family unit, ask, what is best for the whole? City, state, nation, world, and planet. This is how to make decisions on how or what to do. Always consider the whole and then look for the best possible outcome. These are some thoughts which I wish to share with the whole world and all the people, not simply those who are followers of my son Jesus. I want the whole world to know about the coming events. I want all people to prepare their hearts and minds now. The coming events will affect every person alive on this planet. It will happen to the whole world, not only to the followers of Jesus Christ. As the earth changes its direction and is set in a new place in the heavens, there will be destruction of property and of bodies. Only what is in your soul will survive. It is the thoughts and feelings which you hold that will carry you through these major events. Hold in your minds and hearts the love and appreciation for what you are and who you are. Let me take a look because I thought I marked, oh yeah, okay. We are just going to go ahead and read the full half of this instead of breaking it up into 3. We just have a few more pages. You are spirit. Remember, you are more than bodies and this one life. You are more than your occupation or career. You are more than your ideas and thoughts. You are spirit, and as a spiritual being, you will return one day to the real world of which I am a part. It is the unseen and unheard world of spirit. During the coming crises, many will return to the spirit world. It is to these individuals I speak. Prepare for your return to your true home. Prepare by appreciating your life and all you have learned in this lifetime. Come to God in prayer and ask for your blessings in this life. Time on earth is short for many, and now is the time to consider the reality of the unseen. Love will be your main support in the coming changes. It is love which will save your family and your nation. It is love which will live on for all eternity. Love radiates in essence. That's the next little category. Love is like life in that it has the same essence, the same force. Love has a life of its own. Where there is love, it is much like electricity in that love radiates an essence. Love can grow in the right environment, or it will leave if not welcomed. Love's environment is acceptance, compassion, and simply allowing things to be. Love has its own vibrational field. It could be measured if you on Earth knew how to measure it. I think I did see a little article about measuring a dog's love, where that emotion of love lies in the brain. A lot of people think love is in the heart, but it's an emotion. Now, it could be in the heart somewhat, but it really starts in the brain. That they measured a dog's brain, that area of it, when coming in contact with their master, and they could see a visual change in that area in the brain, an increase in activity when it was encountered by its owner versus other dogs or their toys or food or going outside or doing something they like to do. Bring the love and acceptance of all humans into your heart. This is the first step in having love light your heart and mind. Love to you is an intangible, but in reality it is not. You can feel love as you can feel other emotions. Therefore, it is not intangible. Love is a vast spectrum in which it is active. Sorry, I think I had somebody walk by kind of loud. The speed of love. Allow us to view love as light, in that it is a measure of what can be. Love can be used to travel in record time. You on Earth now have a concept of traveling the speed of light, but you have never considered you could travel the speed of love. It is much faster than the speed of light. Also on Earth, you are beginning to find ways to use light to heal, to send images, and to cut away dead tissue. Love is similar to a laser. Love, when applied sincerely, can also rip away dead tissue and dead situations. Divine love is the laser of love. When you send someone a thought of divine love, it is like sending a laser light of love into that person's heart or into a particular situation. Divine love will heal all ills, physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. I love that. I'm going to mark that part in the book so that I can remind myself. Think now of love as a tangible element of the universe. Simply because it is not seen does not imply that it does not exist. Love's effects in a home, nation, or even in one person can be felt and seen the same way the effects of the wind can be seen. Love is more forceful than light, in that love will break down many more barriers than light. Love can be sent to another in an instant. Love will break down unseen barriers. Light cannot penetrate walls or buildings. Love can. There is no barrier for love except that a person not want love in his life. Every person wants and needs love as one needs food and water. Love, however misguided, is needed in order to sustain life. Love and life go together hand in hand. It is possible to have life without love, but not for long. Doctors have already experimented and found that children who are not loved in their infancy do not grow as well as the ones who have received love. Consider an unloved child throughout his life. As a young child, he becomes confused and knows in his heart something vital is missing. Soon this child will die, spiritually and physically, to say nothing of emotionally. People who work with plants know the effect of love on plants. You as humans are important and more precious than plants. You need love all the more to survive. In the coming times when there will be chaos on this planet, it will be those who are united in love who will survive. It will be the survival of the fittest. Not only those who are physically fit, but morally and emotionally fit. The spiritually fit will not panic, no matter what circumstances they find themselves. I speak to those who will survive the coming times. Now is the time to prepare. There are many preparations to be made. One is to love not only yourself, but the world. If this sounds too simple, think what will happen when there is neither love nor respect. Everyone will be fighting to survive. It will only be in the spirit of unity that more will be able to survive physically. Through loving thoughts, you can communicate with the spirit world and with each other. Where there is a strong love connection, there is a strong mental link. This is what it takes to speak telepathically. Yes, you will be able to speak through love and to travel through love. This sounds far-fetched, but it is true. You on earth have not learned it yet. To learn to love, start where you are with all who live in your home. Have patience and respect for those who are in your home. Learn with these people to find love and mutual understanding. Talk through your mind. Tell them daily you love them and you want only the best for them. In this way, your ability to love grows. Don't worry about thinking too much of it either. What if they don't hear it? What if they don't get my messages? Don't worry about any of that. Just send them love. As you progress, include all people. Nightly, pray to find your true purpose in love, to be led to your true place in this life. In a few months, you will find that you are more understanding of the clerk at the store or the person in the street. It will cool your temper as you learn to appreciate and love more. Always consider the love God has for each of us. He allows us to make our own mistakes and does not stop loving us. God does not punish you for anything. If anyone is punishing you, it is you. Look and see that your choices are the cause of your situation, whatever they may be. Jesus spoke of this a lot in the Christ letters, reaping and sowing, and nothing of any kind of bad or ill or disaster or chaos ever comes from God. Next, progress to loving your enemies. This is a hard lesson to learn. Begin by simply acknowledging the love and life which created these people. I understand the hardness of your hearts and the ignorance of your ways. It is my desire that all God's children learn to respect and to give mutual consideration, one to the other. Consider that each human on the face of this world is a child of God. We are all created by the same universal creator. Allow your respect for this creator to soften your hearts. Bring into your hearts the love which is available to you at all times. Love is like electricity in that it is abundant and is available to all. Turn on the love in your heart and in your emotions. Begin by loving yourself and your family. Total acceptance without criticism is needed to love unconditionally. It is not love if you place conditions on it. Love is free and readily available as you give it away. Like a smile, love does you no good unless it is shared. Love your world, appreciate your home, share your love with your fellow man and with all living things in this world. This is what I ask you to do. It is more than simply to love. It is an essential to your survival to learn. Spend time in prayer. Ask love to engulf this world and all people. This is my prayer and my desire. I want you to know what is coming and to prepare. Love is one of the easiest ways to prepare. Okay, so that is half of this chapter. And I don't know if the next one will take this long. Sometimes when I split them in half, one takes longer than the other, and I'm not sure why because it's just half. So we'll pick up on the topic, love is energy, the healing power of love, love is chemistry, the parent-child relationship, prayer, and that's it for chapter 4. So we will finish this up in our next video. Thank you all so much for joining me. I love you all so very much. I will be praying for you all as I do every single day. And I hope that you can do the same for me and for the world, for everybody, regardless of what they may have done or what side they may land on and differences from yourself. Find the most basic common ground, which is the root and the trunk of the tree as God, and we are the branches. Simply put, that's how I try to remember it. So until I see you again, take care of yourselves, take care of those around you, and we will see you soon for the last part of chapter 4. Bye-bye.